Reboot Gaming.
It seems that we got some breaking news on the Microsoft end today. Phil Spencer, he basically came out and he hinted that in the future, the Xbox One console or maybe next console could see hardware upgrades. And he basically did mention the Xbox One, so you never know. It could be, you never know, maybe one day we can actually play video games at deadlock 1080, 60, or maybe 4K, so you just never know. But I'm going to go ahead and read his quotes and everything. He basically said in a speech to reporters, he said that the Xbox One could see a future in which it is upgraded rather than replaced by a new console. Spencer was talking about how Microsoft sought to align the Windows 10 and Xbox One development activities under the eternal universal Windows platform, while offering backwards compatibility for many Xbox 360 games now playable on the Xbox One. He also was addressing the concerns of some Xbox One owners that the exclusive, destined for the console are appearing on the PC, thus eroding the value of owning a console. But he went farther than, he was talking about the cross-platform, stuff with the PCs and, PC and Xbox One and all that stuff. I don't, read all that. I really don't care about the Windows 10. I don't really care about PC gaming. It's just me. I don't really care about it. It's just so much headache, so much. First of all, PC gaming is expensive as hell, and you got another thing. You gotta make sure you put a good antivirus. So PC gaming is not cheap. It is not cheap at all. So basically, what he's coming from is that one of these years, whatever, hopefully soon, that we can actually upgrade our consoles similar to how PC does. Like you can always upgrade, your graphics card in the PC. That's probably what he's saying. That he want to, upgrade some kind of, some upgrade to hardware on the Xbox One, or it could be something else. So maybe they gonna have some kind of external hard drive. I don't know. I'm not big into this tech talk, but I think it will. It can be a good idea, or it can be a bad idea. The reason why I say a bad idea because Sega comes to mind on why they are no longer a console race anymore, because what they did with the Sega Genesis, even though Sega Genesis was their most successful console. It sold really good. When it was basically competing against Nintendo, but they made so many wrong business decisions that it basically rubbed a lot of consumers off the wrong way. So a lot of them missed out on the Sega Saturn, and that's when third-party support started to drift away from the Sega consoles. Then Sega Saturn wasn't out that very long. I think it was only out for like 3 years in the States and out for 5 years in Japan. It was basically more popular out there in Japan. So the Saturn didn't last very long. Not much third-party support, but they did have great games on that console. I really did love it. And you got the Dreamcast, one of the most underrated consoles of all time. I love that system. It's just Sega. They did so much to jeopardize their business that they just couldn't stay in the console race no more, because they lost a lot of consumers' trust. They lost a lot of money, even though the Sega Dreamcast was a beast of a console. I prefer the Sega Dreamcast on the PS2 and the original Xbox. It was a beast, even though it was only out for about 2 to 3 years, but it still had a beast lineup of games. I love that system. But I guess with the Sega, what they did that started all that crap was I guess you could say the Sega CD, because they keep doing these attachments. But what really set it off was the Sega 32X that kind of divided the Sega Genesis owners, because they had games that was exclusive to the 32X. The people that actually paid for the Sega Genesis, they was like, well, I can't get these games. I see these 32X commercials, but I can't even play it on my Sega Genesis. So I got to spend $150 for this attachment just in order to play it. So I'm pretty sure Microsoft is not going to be stupid enough to do something like that, and that's basically why he said it's they're going to give us an option. So basically, that's, for example, if they give us a Halo 6. They're gonna have 2 different versions, the Xbox One version. Well, of course, they both Xbox One. You got, let's say, you got the 1080p 60 version, and you got the 4K version. And the only way you get to have the 4K version, you have to basically buy the upgrade for the Xbox One or whatever system it's going to be on. So that's basically what he's saying. It's going to be optional. So when he say optional, I'm pretty sure that right there, I was like, okay, that's fine. If it's optional, then that's fine. I love options. I love options, but if you making certain games for the Xbox One and it only requires for you to buy the upgrade, then that's going to be a red flag right there. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, all is just talks right now. It's just talks, and if this is true, and if they're gonna give us option to upgrade, but we still gonna get the same games, whether it's gonna be for the upgraded version or the regular version, I'm down for it. But if they're gonna have games certain exclusive to the upgraded version, then they're gonna pull a Sega, and that's Microsoft do not want to do that, because Sega's no longer in this console race. But yes, we already know Microsoft has a lot of money and they can afford to make a lot of mistakes, but honestly they cannot afford to do this, because the Xbox fan base is basically, I won't say that they're pissed. You know, a lot of them are still kind of salty about the whole entire the exclusives going towards the PC. But if they can give us an option to upgrade our console to, you know, run our games at 4K, you know, whatever, then I'm pretty sure it will basically shut a lot of people up. And my opinion, I just don't give a fuck, because I love my Xbox One, whether the game's exclusive on her or it's going to PC. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, guys, y'all just give me y'all thoughts and y'all opinions about this. I'm gonna leave the article and the link in the description below for y'all to read the whole thing. I didn't want to read all of it, to be honest, but it's interesting news. And if Microsoft can actually pull Bunny out the hat like that and have us have an option to upgrade our console like PC gamers do with their rigs and everything, then I'm down for that. I'm down for that, as long as they give us an option. If they make a certain game, let's say Gears of War 5 comes out, like I said, if they make a version for the upgraded Xbox One, they better have the other version for the regular Xbox One. If they do, then I'm down for it. If not, then they're fucking up. But anyway, y'all just give me y'all thoughts in the comment section below on how y'all feel about this article. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and once again, it's your boy Rick 27. Y'all have a good day.